If you would all please stand, Christopher Fair is going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If you'll remain standing, Linnea Dukes is going to sing the Star Spangled Banner for us. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rattling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you very much for your beautiful job. Good evening, Board of Education members, faculty, staff, proud parents, and most importantly, our incredible 8th graders, our Gardner Dickinson class of 2024. Let's start by giving them a round of applause. Tonight we gather and celebrate a significant milestone in your academic journey, the completion of middle school and your transition from this little but remarkable K-8 school. As once your building principal for some of you 5 years and now the superintendent, it has been my honor and privilege to watch you learn and grow. Some of you started GD in kindergarten, and some of you came from Little Red at the end of 2nd grade. Some of you joined us at multiple points from this 9-year journey. You all sit here together with a bond stronger than we would see in any other school. Gardner Dickinson's smallness is a strength that brings you all together. It's part of a close-knit family. In a class of under 30 students, the family is truly close-knit, and yes, sometimes too close-knit. Your journey through Gardner Dickinson has been filled with memorable moments, both big and small. You've mastered the basics of reading, writing, and math, and you've also tackled the complexities of science labs, history debates, and even speaking another language. And of course, let's throw into the mix some middle school drama. Let's face it, navigating friendships and social circles can be just as challenging as solving an algebraic equation, even ask Ms. Butcher. In all seriousness, this school has been like a second home for you, where you've learned all the basics you need from high school, you've formed lasting friendships, experienced joy and triumphs, and overcame challenges that shaped you into the individuals you are today. As you prepare to step out of GD and transition to high school, I want to take a moment to reflect on the foundation that's been laid before you within these walls of this small building with your very, very close-knit family. Well, actually, I'd like to take a moment and share some of your reflections. Your class recently did a project in ELA, and you created an A to Z book, right, about your times here at GD. Mrs. DeRosier had you write a memory for each letter. You wrote to describe the memory and then drew or printed pictures to illustrate that memory. Maybe now's a good time to thank Mr. Barber, wherever he is, for the 500 printouts that you had him do and interrupted him for the last 2 weeks. You shared some of your favorite pages with us, and here are some examples. A was for advanced art. A was for algebra. A was for athletics. B is for B-Bucks. C was for COVID. Not a happy memory, but C was for COVID. K was for kindergarten. Many of you thought kindergarten was a great year. R was for Royal Dollars. S is for slushies. T was for Turkey Bowl. V was for Coach Vinny for many of you. Now, I did notice a few similarities that I'd like to point out. This one, I'm not sure why so many of you chose the same, but it was D for Devin's jug. Or to shake it up, I found it on page J to represent J for Dylan's jug. Devin's jug, sorry. Devin, I knew it was a bit much when you walked in the door with it, but I thought, honestly, if I ignored it, it would go away. But I was wrong. After reading through your books, there was one very big similarity. The most common memory was the letter F you had for friends. Most of you have your friends listed on that page, such as F is for friends, and my friends are Chris, Gage, Ryan, Nick, Lucas. Even better yet, you had given your friend their own page. I is for Ian, W is for Wyatt, J is for Jake, J is for Joey, V is for Vincenzo, D is for Drew. This went on and on. Remember when I said a minute ago that you're a close-knit family, sometimes too close? You proved it. So as many of you continue to reflect on your time here, I want you to cherish those A to Z memory books and remember the lessons that you learned both inside and out of the classroom. Remember your friends who walked alongside you in these halls, the teachers who guided and inspired you, and the family members who supported you every step of the way. These memories and relationships will continue to shape who you are and who you will become. About 2 weeks ago, 25 graduating high school students came back to walk our halls with pride before their big 12th grade celebration. They came from Abel Park, Troy, East Greenbush, Brittenkill, Hudson Valley, Tech Valley, all wearing different colored robes to identify each of their schools. Some of these 12th graders had not seen each other in 4 years, but as they stepped out to that front lawn, they hugged, laughed, and even threw some sarcastic comments at each other like old times. I sat there in awe with my heart bursting with love and pride, as our school district is truly like no other. We have a small, close-knit community where no matter where you go and for how long you're away, you can always come back here, coming back being completely welcomed and accepted by your peers, by our faculty and staff, and by our entire GD community. That is special. You are special. To the parents and families that are here tonight, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement. You've been there for every scraped knee, every late night study session, and even all the school performances where your child may or may not have forgot their lines or their music. Your dedication has helped shape these young individuals into who they are today. Thank you. To our teachers, our faculty, thank you for your hard work, dedication, and patience. Lots of patience. You've not only imparted knowledge, but also inspired curiosity, resilience, and a love for learning. Your influence will be felt for years after for these students. Thank you. And to our graduates, congratulations. You've achieved so much already, and I have no doubt that you will continue to achieve great things. As you embark on this new adventure called high school, remember to stay curious, be kind, be respectful, be responsible, be safe, and keep a sense of humor. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and sometimes the best way to navigate them is with your sense of humor and with a laugh and a smile. And I know you all can do that. Congratulations, class of 2024. We are incredibly proud of you, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for each and every one of you. Thank you, and enjoy the celebration tonight. You've earned it. Congratulations to the class of 2024. Before we start our award ceremony, I'd like to award a diploma to a student who started with us here at GD in kindergarten and then moved on and attended other programs in the area before coming back to GD for his final 8th grade year. We've had the pleasure of welcoming that student back to GD and his family, and he spent the entire year with us. Please join me in congratulating this 8th grade graduate, Caden McAuliffe. Congratulations, Caden. At this time, we will have the presentation of awards. And I have the first award. The first award is the Dr. Colleen Fennell Arts and Education Award, which I'm presenting. Dr. Colleen Fennell was Superintendent of Wynand-Skill in the late 1990s. Dr. Fennell was also known for her love of arts, including all things musical and anything that showcased a student's unique creativity. The recipient of the Dr. Colleen Fennell Arts and Education Award is presented to Linnea Dukes. Congratulations. Next, I would like to call our principal, Ms. Toomey, to the podium as she addresses the graduates and then does the next presentation award.
Welcome 8th grade graduates, families, and friends. What an exciting night at Garner Dickinson. I'm thrilled to be here tonight to celebrate your accomplishments and your graduation from GD. As I end my first year here as principal, I'm honored to be here and celebrating with each of you. Before beginning the school year, I heard a lot about this 8th grade class. I remember writing each of you a note at the end of the summer, and I felt a great deal of anticipation to meet and get to know each and every one of you. Over the course of the year, I've gotten to know you all, some of you a little better than others. I have truly enjoyed getting to know you, seeing your accomplishments, and I'm incredibly proud of each and every one of you. I look forward to hearing about your transition to high school, and I cannot wait to see you in 4 more years when you are preparing to graduate. And you come back, just like Dr. Yotis explained, to come back and visit Garner Dickinson. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to award the Colleen Zonich Memorial Award. This award is given annually to a student who best exemplifies the qualities of loyalty to our school and community. This student is organized in his or her daily activities and displays a positive attitude and a strong work ethic. This year's Colleen P. Zonich Memorial Award goes to Kara Allen. Next up, I have the Triple C Award. The New York State Attorney General's Office recognizes a student for their commitment, character, and courage, as well as a desire to persevere, study, and thrive. A little switch, sorry. Kara has a sneak preview of who's winning the next award. Thanks, Kara. All right. So, the New York State Attorney General's Office awards this award to a student for their character, commitment, and courage, as well as a desire to persevere, study, and thrive, whether it be academic success, community service, peer leadership, or overcoming personal obstacles. With great pleasure, I would like to present this award to Caroline Bevel. And next up, I'm welcoming Darlene Wilson and Judith Valenti for the next award.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to all the graduates.
The Elsie Burke Memorial Award for volunteerism.
This award is presented to a graduating student who portrays the qualities that made Elsie Burke a model volunteer for the community in the town of North Greenbush. It is my honor to present the Elsie Burke Memorial Award to
Sophie Green.
Good evening. The Jody Rogers ACOTS Award is presented to an athlete who displays character through athletics. These two recipients were leaders on and off the field and basketball court. The Rogers ACOTS family is honored to present it to Emelina ACOTS and Serena Spencer.
This next award is for a student who best exemplifies the qualities associated with community service. This is the Community Service Award from Next Step Federal Credit Union. The student has throughout their career at Gardner Dickinson set an excellent example for others to follow. With great pleasure, I would like to present this award to Devin Oliver.
I'm Darcy Mack, and I'm here to present two awards. First, I have the SEPTA Perseverance Award. This award is given to a student who has worked diligently to overcome their disability. Their hard work and perseverance is clearly attributed to their ultimate success here at Gardner Dickinson. This year, the award goes to Peyton Denis. Next, we have the SEPTA Inclusion Award, and this award is given to a student or students who have consistently shown support, encouragement, compassion, and friendship towards students with special needs. He or she promotes inclusion and acceptance of all students with special needs at Gardner Dickinson. And this year, the award goes to Sophia Bentley.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Kelly Hoffman. I'm Chair of the Rensselaer County Legislature and Deputy Town Supervisor for the town of North Greenbush. and it is my honor to be here tonight to present this year's STEM Award recipient. The recipient of the STEM Award is a student who has shown a lot of interest in and who excels in both math and science. This year, the award goes to Gage Wagner.
Good evening. I am Mary Frances Sabo, Councilwoman Mary Frances Sabo, and congratulations to all the graduates. I am here tonight to present the Humanities Award. This award is going to a student who is passionate about history as well as literature, and this year the award goes to Liam Kern.
Good evening. My name is Alicia Obamsawin. This is my daughter Alyssa and my grandson William, a GD student, and Wyatt, our recent kindergarten graduate. The John Obamsawin Citizenship Award is given in memory of John for his service to his community. When raising his kids, he honorably served for 9 years on the Wynantskill Union Free School District Board. Along with the school board, he was also a member of the Wynantskill Fire Department for over 22 years, 6 of those years serving as chief. John considered it an honor and a privilege to serve his community. That service will never be forgotten. This award is given to the 8th grade student who exemplifies service and dedication to the school and community. This award goes to Christopher Bayer. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates and families. My name is Kate Hamilton, and I am pleased to present the Kevin Dowd Memorial Award. This award recognizes 2 students who exemplify the qualities and virtues of perseverance, thoughtfulness, kindness, and generosity. I had the pleasure of having Mr. Dowd as a teacher when I attended Gardner-Dickinson, as well as working with Mr. Dowd for several years. Mr. Dowd taught 7th and 8th grade social studies here at GD for 30 years. He loved the school, loved to teach, and loved the children. During his tenure, Mr. Dowd served as an 8th grade advisor, vice president of the Teachers Union, and a soccer coach. Unofficially, he was the school photographer, documenting the graduates throughout their middle school years and creating the slideshow for the 8th grade graduation ceremonies. Parents and students look forward to and love these slideshows, and here's the reason we still have our slideshow today. Outside of school, Mr. Dowd volunteered by helping friends, working with veterans, volunteered at the Albany Honest Weight Co-op, and loved to travel. Mr. Dowd was extremely hardworking, thoughtful, kind, and generous. Sadly, Mr. Dowd passed away in December of 2020. His family wanted to establish this memorial as a part of his legacy and give this award to 2 students who personify his qualities and virtues of perseverance, thoughtfulness, kindness, and generosity, as much a part of who Mr. Dowd was. We are pleased to present the Kevin Dowd Memorial Award to Linnea Dukes and Anthony Adams.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Andrew Lansing. I'm currently the president of the Board of Education. Each year, the board bestows an award to one graduate that demonstrates determination and effort. This year's recipient has demonstrated that these qualities contribute to her own personal success. This year's award is presented to Caroline Bevel.
Congratulations to our award recipients. At this time, I'm going to call to the podium our salutatorian, Kara Allen.
Hi everyone. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today, so I'm going to try my best to get through this. For those who don't know me, I'm Tara Allen. Looking around here tonight, I'm thinking about how long we've known each other. Most of us have been here since kindergarten. That's 2/3 of our lives. Our shared journey started a long time ago, but now it's being split into 5 different paths. We've made it this far and survived middle school with all its ups and downs, so I'm pretty sure that we can survive anything that high school throws at us. For this unique situation, to be leaving a district to go to completely new ones, but remember that there are 27 other kids facing that same huge change. I like to think about all the exciting things that high school will offer. There are so many more clubs and sports. We'll be able to take trips to other countries. And I think we're all looking forward to the opportunity to expand our fun group. I think that sometimes we get so caught up in the fact that we're in school and have to do things like essays and homework that we forget that there are fun times too. Whether in the holiday shop a week before Christmas, getting dog toys and patterned blankets for that one relative we forgot about, or at the book fair every year, spending all of our book money on fancy pens and erasers that look like hummingbirds. And what about gym classes over the years? When we were younger, do you remember how exciting it was to use the parachute? Pins and bricks, monster ball, and shooting football were some of the awesome games we played every other day. And who didn't want to use the scooters? We still wouldn't they let us. I think we all miss Mrs. Hancock with her unique style and dream of being a backup singer for Cardi B, and Mrs. Veronchek with her fly swatters. We remember teachers like Mr. Lux, while beloved by all, could usually be heard teaching 2 hallways down. But think about how Mrs. Yodo has made us laugh as she learned what having beef with someone means. One day she told us she almost bought a plastic piece of beef to slam down on desk when she was upset with us. Coach Hancock has always made gym fun, even dressing like a turkey at the turkey bowl and singing and dancing to the Gobble Gobble Turkey Wobble song. All of our teachers have such unique personalities and have done so much to make our time here memorable. And they have never worked hard during COVID when they made signs for our yards, sent letters to us, and even held a parade. Students and parents lined the streets holding homemade signs and shouting as teachers drove by. It was the perfect way to get together but stay safe. I've had a lot of help from many people here at the school. I want to thank the teachers, the staff, and the administration for everything you've done over the years for me. To my friends and classmates, we've been mastering the art of middle school drama, and now we're ready to play expert level and master high school drama too. Even in different schools, we'll also be experiencing similar things. So when you inevitably get lost in the halls on your first day of school, or walk into the wrong classroom for the 3rd time that day, you just know we're all probably doing the same thing. And in that way, we'll all still do this together.
This time, we will have our valedictorian, Linnea Dukes. Come on up.
Welcome everyone, I'm Linnea Dukes, and tonight I have two special guests to help me deliver my speech. I'll just hold them instead. Thank you. This is Bob, and this is Charlie. They will be relevant later. They're here. I made a promise 3 years ago, and it is one I intend to uphold today. 3 years ago, I promised myself I would make a will for everyone in this class. Why, you ask? Great question. It was the COVID times. Remember the COVID times? I was bored. And there was only so much to do. So I picked up a new hobby, crochet. Well, it's the COVID times, so there was no one to teach me. Hello, YouTube. I watched tutorial after tutorial and got pretty good at making squares. And then I got bored. You seeing a pattern here? So I moved on, and my mom bought me a giant bag of polyfill, like the big ones. And it was really big, so I took it upon myself to make a whale. Hence Bob, the first whale I ever made. But since it was that big of a bag, one whale wasn't enough, so I made more and more. It became my favorite thing to make. They also looked much better after the 7th try or so. Charlie. So, after that, we went back to school in 5th grade, and I brought my little creations to show off. Everyone loved them, and I said I would make enough for everyone to have one. However, things happened. The first thing that happened was my cat, Zari. You can guess where this is going. It was right before the end of the year, and Zari had a feast. It was like whale carnage. No one got a whale. And the second thing that happened was we moved into middle school. Time became less free. We had more going on in our lives between schoolwork, friends, and for me, dance and other activities. The time I had to make whale after whale became less and less, so I created less and less. And the third thing that happened was I got bored again. Remember that from before? I got bored with making whales. They are cute, but I was on my overload at this point. But why am I telling you this? There are some tidbits in here I would love for you to remember as you go on. To start, things don't always go as planned. There will be times when disaster strikes and your life looks like a cat-puked yarn blob. It could be gross, but it is just a mess that you can clean up, regroup, and make yourself another whale. The next thing is to be kind to yourself when it comes to time. You can't always fit everything in, and it's okay to pick the important things. And also know that good things, like 28 whales, are worth the time that it did take me, even if it's 3 years later. The last thing to remember is that we all get bored, and there are 2 ways you can deal with that. You can either take the initiative and discover something that you love, hello YouTube, or suck it up, Buttercup, and push through that boredom. It'll be worth it at the end. So that's it. That's what I have to say, and I hope you'll remember. Just in case you forgot, I have 28 little friends for my peers up here that you get at the end. Don't worry, you're getting one. And they're not perfect, but then again, who is? Wait, remember that too. So thank you for your time.